Yes, ma'am, I'm there. Should I begin? Okay, ma'am. Good morning, students. Good morning. Uh, is my Good morning. Is my screen visible to you all? Yeah. Okay. So I'm Priya Singh. I will be your science teacher for the day. Okay. So let us begin with our class. So can you see some rules on the screen? What are they? Can anybody read it out? So as teacher had told you to bring a notebook, a pen with you all, have you bought it? So you have it with you right now, okay? So when I will be explaining you the chapter, whatever important words you find it out, whatever examples I give, you should all make a note of it. You should take it down, everything in your notebook, okay? And if you have any questions, you also can raise your hand and you have to clear your doubts. You can ask me anytime in the lab, okay? Yes. So is everybody ready for the lecture? Yes. Okay. So what will I do is that now I'll give you present some pictures, some videos on the screen. You have to let me know what can you see on the screen. Okay. So is everybody ready for the class? Okay. Let's start. So what can you see on the screen? Good morning. What can you see on the screen? What you saw right now? What right? Very good. It's a roller coaster. And what else you can see? Yes, you can see some butterflies. What are they doing? Yes, there are two butterflies and there are two birds. They all are flying, right? And this roller coaster was moving, right? In which position? Was it circular? It was moving in a circle, or you can say it was circular, right? Now, what else can you see on the screen? On the new slide, what can you see now? Yes. Are they stopped somewhere? Is the car stopped somewhere, or is the clock not working? Not working. It is working, right? And what about the car? Car is moving somewhere. It is going somewhere, right? The driver is taking it to some place. And what about the fan? It is also working, right? The switch of the fan is on, so it is moving. Okay. And now see this one. Yes. What did you just saw on the screen? March past. Yes. Very good. Do you have any else answer? Anyone else? Okay. So, yes, go ahead. Were you saying something? Okay. So, yes, do you have any doubt? Okay. So you can see some soldiers, they are what they are doing? They are doing some parade, right? They are moving together, right? There is no coordination problem between them. And what the girl is doing, you can say the girl is running, or what else you can say? The girl is climbing the stairs, right? Huh. Yes. So, what were all the pictures just you saw, whatever examples you saw, what were all they doing? What is common between them? There is something common in between all of them, all of the videos which you saw. What is common? Parade? No, no, in between all the pictures, like you saw a group of people or a group of soldiers doing parade, the girl running. Then what else you saw before? The clock moving, the car moving, the fan switched on. Then the birds were flying. You saw a roller coaster moving in circular. Then what is all this common? What is common between all the pictures? Yes, very good. All things are moving. So when all things are moving, what we can say, what we can call, there is one special term in science. Have you studied this earlier in the previous chapter? Yes, what was that term? You had studied motion, and you had also studied various types of motion, right? So let us recall what is motion again. So motion is what? It is continuous displacement of an object is called a motion. And what is written on the screen? Can anyone read it out? Only one at a time. Yes. Bhavani will read it out for us. Yes, Bhavani, go ahead. Yes, read it out. What is definition of motion? Yes, very good. Observer. Very good. Huh. So when an object is moving continuously, or whenever it is changing its place continuously, then object is said to be in motion. Or in short, we can say that the things or the object which are moving are said to be in motion, right? But is an object always in motion? Sometimes it is at rest, right? Hmm. So now again I will be showing you some clips. You have to let me know what can you see on the screen, okay? Yes. Observe carefully. Boat is driving. Okay. Yeah. So, now who will answer? Trisha. Trisha, are you there in the class? Yes. So what can you see? Huh? Yes. They are they are boating simply, right? They are boating. What are they doing? They are doing some kind of motion. They are sailing the boat. Very good, very good. So they are doing like this, right? They have one oar in their hand and they are doing like this, right? They are moving it across the sea or lake, whatever is there. So they are moving across it So that is why they are moving forward, right? So now my question is that, will a boat move ahead unless pushed with the help of an oar? If you are not pushing it ahead, will the boat move, or will it stay at one place? Huh. So if you want to move the, yes, yes, the question is already read, na? You all gave the answer. I'll give you some other chance, okay? Huh. So what is the boat doing? The boat is sailing, and with the help of a oar, if you are moving it, if you're moving the oar in the opposite direction, then only the boat is moving ahead. If you want to stay still, if you don't want to make the boat move ahead, what will you do? Will you keep pushing it? No. If you want to stay still, if you want the boat to stop sailing, then you will stop the movement of pushing the oar, right? Huh. Okay. Now what can you see? Is moving. Right. The bullock cart is moving. And what is it carrying? It is carrying wood. A person is there. He is making the bull move ahead, right? So now let's see the question. Who wanted to read the question? Yes, go ahead. So why is the bullock cart moving forward? So who is moving that bullock cart forward? The bull, right? Because the bull is walking forward, the cart is also moving along with it, right? So the bull is making it moving forward. Is it just walking? It is carrying some load on its back, right? So there must be something heavy is there. So it will the bull will require more uh, force or more thing to move it ahead, right? If there wasn't any load, will the bull had any problem with moving? It would have run faster, right? When the load is more, the bull has to walk slowly. Can you give me an example? When you walk faster or when you walk slower? Something related from school. Yes? Okay. But when you have, say, only if you have 2 lectures in the class, right? So you have only 2 or 3 books in your bag, and then you can run faster, right? But if you have, say, 7 lectures in the class, like what you used to had 2 years back before the COVID happened, then if you had 7 lectures in the class, you might be having 10 books, or you may have 7 lecture books, textbook, and 7 notebooks. Then the bag used to be heavier, right? You had tiffin box, bottle, compass box, everything you had. Then could you run faster then? No. When you will be able to run faster? If the load behind your back is less, right? When you have more load, you will be moving. You can run, but the pace will be slower. Now, what is this? What can you see? Yes. What else? Football moving here and there? Yes, they are playing football. They are playing the game of football. Do you all like playing football? Or you like watching football matches? Watching football matches. Okay. So how do you play a football? If yes, by kicking the ball, right? And how many goals could you make? Uncountable. Nice answer. Okay. So how do you make a football? How do you play a football? You play by kicking the football by your leg, right? You kick it by your leg. And what if you wanted it to turn back? Hmm? If you wanted to move it, see, look how they are playing. Some are moving it this side and some are kicking that ball to the other side. They are changing the direction of the football, right? See the other clip? Yes, the girl is playing. She is once pushed it to the left, then right. And let's see what this boy is doing. He just kicked the ball slowly. But what if he kick the ball very fast? What will happen then? It will go. Hmm? It will go far. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Okay. So if you want the ball to move faster, if you want the ball to go faster, then what will you do? You will kick the ball more harder, right? जितना ज्यादा आपको बॉल आगे और जितना तेजी से बॉल को फेंकना है, मतलब किक करना है, तो आप क्या करोगे? उतने ही ज्यादा जोर से वो बॉल को किक करोगे, राइट? अगर सिर्फ थोड़े से डिस्टेंस के लिए इफ यू वांट टू मूव इट, देन वो धीरे से करोगे, जैसे यहाँ पे स्लोली किया हुआ है। और इन दिस पिक्चर एकदम स्लोली किक किया था उसने, राइट? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? हाँ. So now the question, read it out. Who is gonna read? One by one. Okay. Let me say the name. Uzma, read it out. What is the question? Read the first question. Hmm. Yes. So give me the answer now. What is making the ball move during the game? Yes, we have already discussed. By kicking, we can make the ball move in the game. If you stop kicking, the ball will stop at one place, right? And what is the next question, Uzma? So how does its direction change? So when you want to change the direction, you have to kick the ball in opposite direction. If the ball is coming from left hand side, and if you want to take it to the other side, if you want to take the ball forward, what you will do? You will kick the ball in forward direction, right? Hmm. Okay. Yes. Now the last pick. Yes. Hmm. हाँ. हाँ. There is one cycle. Yes. What are they doing? Can a medicine move? Then bicycle is moving, the scooter is moving, right? And what about the other two things? It is moving like the bicycle? No. Removing. Okay. It is pouring or it is removing. It is dropping some drops of the liquid which it has inside, right? And the medicine, what about the medicine? The capsules are coming out of the medicines by itself, right? Automatically they are coming out. But is it possible? Is it possible? Can the medicines, चलो आज मेरे पास medicine, I will tell it, चलो बाहर आ जाओ मुझे तुमको खाना है, तो will it happen? Or will I go and tell my cycle, चलो start हो जाओ, मुझे चलना है तुम्हारे साथ बाहर, तो will it go? What will I have to do? You have to start. Okay. You can start the scooter. And for cycle, what will you do? Yes, you have to pedal the cycle. And for medicine, you have to remove it one by one by yourself, right? And what about the bottle? You have to hold it, you have to open its cap, then drop the droplets, right? Huh. So now the question. Yes, you have. Yes, yes, Okay, Meenakshi, go ahead. Meenakshi, go ahead. Huh. So as we just discussed, we cannot do the thing unless we do it, right? So what is required to do, or what is required to make an object move? Hand and leg is required in this. Okay. If you're feeling hot, what will you do? Now you're sitting at your home, you're feeling hot. What will you do? गरम लग रहा है तो क्या करोगे? हाँ, so you will go wherever the switch is there in your house and you will switch it on, right? हाँ, so you will have to go and do it. Then what you can say, there is one proper term in science. What you know what it is? You need something to do any kind of if you want to move any object or if you want any object to be in motion, you have to do something. Have you heard it? What it is? What it is? It is called force. Okay, so to make anything work, you need some kind of force to be applied. Force means what? You are getting up, you are going to that place wherever the switch is there, then you are switching it on. Okay, if you want to ride the scooter, then what will you do? You will go and you will kick it, you will start the accelerator and everything, then only the scooter will start moving, and it will stop if you stop the accelerator, right? Or if you uh, apply the brakes. Have you seen your mother or father driving a scooter or riding a scooter? You have. Okay, bike. So they both are same, right? In the sense you have to keep it accelerating, then only it will move forward. So there also force is applied. Okay. So what today we are going to start with the topic force and types of force. It is chapter number 10 in your textbooks, right? So first let us see what is force. How can we define a force? So who will read this? Uh, L. Yes, Ardham, go ahead. Yes, Azam, read. Only one person. Huh. In any manner. Okay. So what it is given, then when you have to kick the football coming in our direction, when the football is coming towards you, what will you do? And you have to kick it towards the goal. You have to apply some force to that football, right? You have to kick by some force. Then only the football will move towards the goal. And simple like that, in our day to day life we do many such actions, we do many activities like lifting. You can see here the picture, the man is lifting some kind of load, right? Are you able to see it? Huh. Huh. And pulling, how to pull, you can see, uh yes, you are pulling the pizza, right? You're taking it out, and then riding a bicycle, stopping it at times whenever you want. You can stop the cycle whenever you want. You can stop the vehicle, any vehicle you are driving, right? By applying force. Similarly, when you have to push a load, like in this picture there is some balls, and there is one hand, it is pushing it forward, right? So this is called pull and this is push. Then you can squeeze something out, or you can bend it. Like if you have some bottle or something, you can bend it, right? You can do like this is called bending. And for driving vehicles, for every activities or every action, you need some kind of force, right? It is necessary to apply force for doing all of these actions. So force is applied to any of the object or to any material to either pull it or to push it in any manner. If I want to push it in this direction, left hand side, what will I do? Will push it this side. If I want to push it this side in the right direction, I will push it this side. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Now who is gonna read this? Sohil, 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 Sohil. Who is there? Sohil. Sohil is there in the class? Okay, Rahib, 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 Rahib. Correct. So no object changes its position by itself. Like we saw the all the examples earlier, right? Some kind of force is required to move that object, and force is used to change the direction of that object, or also force is used to stop that object from moving, right? So now let's see types of force. Do you know any types of force? Force can be of many types. Have you studied? Have you, do you know any of the names? No? Yes, you have studied types of motion, but now you know what is a force, right? Huh. So, pulling and pushing is simply called a force. Now I'll give you again few pictures or few videos on the screen. You have to let me know what can you see. What can you see? He's doing something. He's lifting some kind of weight, right? One girl is sailing a boat with the help of an oar, right? The example which we saw earlier in the class. Then one girl is playing with a ball, or she is simply kicking. Kicking? No, it is not kicking. She is playing with her knees, right? She is, with the help of knees, she is pushing the ball in upward direction, and the man is lifting the weight. That means he is pushing or pulling. Yes, he is pushing. If he was doing like this, then it is called pulling. He is pushing. Okay. So this kind of force is called a muscular force, where you have to apply your muscles. Where you have to apply your muscles to do the force, to do the to make the object moving or working. When you use your muscles, or when you use with the help of your bones and muscles in the body, when that movement take place, then it is called that you are using muscular force. Is it clear? So now who is gonna read it? Ashish. Ashish. Ashish is there in the class, right? Let him read. Yes, Ashish, go ahead. Ashish is going to read. He is there. No, read the definition. Na? What is the definition of muscular force? Yes, Ashish. Yes, Sabri, go ahead. Yes. So now is the muscular force clear? If it is asked in the paper, what will you do? You will write the force when which is applied with the help of muscles is called a muscular force. Simple. And you have to give 2-3 examples. We have seen many of the examples earlier also, right? So you have to write 2-3 examples as well. Now let's see what is the next force. What can you see on the screen? Hmm. Yes. And what else? There is one windmill. Yes, there is one grinder. Grinder? No, it is not a grinder. It is just a mixer, right? You are mixing some ingredients in that. And what is the other thing? Small one? Small picture. It is windmill, right? It is moving in this direction. What are all this? Very good. They are all machines. So whenever we are using machines to do some kind of work, then it is called mechanical force. Right? Yes. Who is this I can? Who is this I? Yes. Acha, Trisha, read it out. Ishika, I have given you chance, right? Let others also try it out. Yes, Trisha. Acha, I will give you next time. Mechanical. Machine is there, na? So it is called mechanical. Mechanical force. By the means of a machine. So when any kind of force is applied by the means of machine is called mechanical force. Mechanics, no, some machines. See, what is the first point? Muscular force is used for running some machines. So when we want to run some machines, we also require to with the help of our muscle, we have to apply two things. There you have to apply, the machine will be moving, so there will be mechanical force. Also with that, you will be applying some muscular force. Okay, so like 1 second, 1 minute, Ishika. Huh. So Trisha, so in the second picture, the what we are mixing, there is some ingredient which is mixing, the machine is doing, right? But you are holding it by your hand, so there is some kind of muscular force as well, right? So sometimes muscular force is also applied along with mechanical force to do the work. And what is the next statement? Some machines, so some machines are run by, yes, go ahead. Okay, welcome. So some machines are run by using either electricity or fuel, right? First we saw, for doing some kind of mechanical force, either you need muscular force or you need some kind of electricity supply or fuel supply. So in the washing machine, there is electricity supplied. If you switch it on, then only the machine will start. Okay, so there is electricity applied there. So what are the examples of a mechanical force? Washing machine, sewing machine, mixer, etc. Can you give me any more examples? Drill machine, very good. Yes, motorcycle is also a type of mechanical force. Now what can you see on the screen? There is one feather also. Yes. Huh. There is one boy. He is throwing one ball from his one hand, and from the other hand he is throwing a feather. And in the another picture, you can see from a tree an apple is falling down. And similarly here you can see the balls are moving up and down. That means there is one person, he is throwing the ball, right? That is why the ball is moving. So why always when we throw anything, even when we throw something upward, if I throw a ball like this, what will it happen? It will go up, but after some time it will again come down on the ground, right? So why it happens? Why it happens? Yes, very good. It happens because of gravity. So such kind of force is called a gravitational force. Who is gonna read this point? Yes, yes, go ahead. Ishika, go ahead. Hmm. Is this force clear? Hmm. Let's see the other force. What can you see? There is one magnet. You have studied what is a magnet. You know what is a magnet? What it is? Can anybody explain? Yes. Towards itself. In a magnet there is something that pulls some objects towards itself, right? Just as you saw in this video, there were some iron nails. When you threw that magnet, all the iron nails were stuck to it, right? So such kind of force is called a magnetic force. Who is going to read this point? Mahesh will read it. Exerted magnet. Hmm. Bobby pin. We have studied magnetic force. Now the next force which we are going to study. Can you see what is happening on the screen? What it is? Is not able to push the ball. It is not able to push it. Then such kind of force, if I have to give you a very simple example of this force, are you feeling cold today because of the rains? So what can you do now? What can you do? You have to take your two palms in, two palms forward. Have you taken it? Okay. So start rubbing it together like this. Do it. And after some time, after rubbing it very faster, just touch it here. What happens? Just let me know. You feel hot. So there is also one force here. That force is called frictional force. Okay. So who will read this out? Yes, Tarannum, go ahead. Frictional force. Frictional. Oily or wet floor. Right. Huh. So now let's see. What can you see here? No, he is not. So he is combing, then what happens? See what he is doing now. He is taking a comb in his hand and is rubbing on his hair. And after some time, if you see, when he uh, takes the comb upward, some hairs are stuck to it, gets attracted to it. Or you can apply the same thing to the piece of paper. You have to rub the paper, and then if you see, it is getting stuck to it. Or what can you see? You have scale with you, ruler. What you can do is now you have to rub it on your hairs faster, and then when you have a rubber with you, eraser, what you do? You try to hold it. It will get touch. Okay, it will get attracted to that scale. Why it happens? It all happens because of this force. It is called electrostatic force. When you rub any material, what happens now? as you have studied friction, what is friction? You have, when you are rubbing something, there is some kind of force, and after that when you some materials get attracted to it like a magnet, then such kind of force is called electrostatic force. Okay, yes, who is going to read this? Who is Vaishnavi? Examples: static electricity is produced on materials like rubber, plastic, ebonite due to friction. And examples: on hair, rubbing inflated balloon along silk cloth. So there is one more example. If you take a balloon and rub it on the silk cloth, then the same kind of force is generated on it. Okay. So now let's recall what all things we have studied in this chapter. Okay. So what is the first thing we had saw? What is a force? It is simply a push or a pull, right? Then we had seen types of force. What are they? Mechanical force, frictional force, gravitational force, electrostatic force, and magnetic force. Very good. Now, have you understood everything? Do any one of you have any kind of doubts? Okay, okay. So if you don't have doubts, then we'll go to some quiz. Are you ready for the quiz? Yes. Okay. Chalo, the first question. Dash has to be applied to change the dash of an object. You have given the option. Direction has to be applied? No. No. Huh. Very good. Force has to be applied to change the direction of an moving object. Right? Now the next question. When an elephant drags a wooden log over the land, the forces that are applied on the log are dash. So when an elephant is dragging the wooden log, then what is the force applied? Hmm? 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 And frictional force. Huh. So muscular force, gravitational force, and frictional force. Right. Now the next question. A ball was set rolling on a large table. If its dash is to be changed, a dash will have to be applied on it. No gravitation. Gravitation will not come here. So yes, if it's okay, but if its motion is to be changed, a force will be applied on it, right? The fourth question: the force of friction always acts in the acts the dash the motion. Against, it is always, no, it is not along. It is against the motion. It is always against the motion. We have seen in one of the slide. I had written there, beside the frictional force, right? It is always against the motion. Next question. Applying brakes to a bicycle is an example of dash force. No. 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 Bicycle is a machine. Bicycle is a machine, but you when you are applying brakes, what happens? There is friction. There is friction. There is friction there. Yes, I'll give you time for attendance. Okay. So this is frictional force. Applying brakes to a bicycle is an example of a frictional force. It is not a muscular force. You are not pushing something or pulling something. You are just applying brakes simply. Okay. So next question. Now an ox is pulling a cart. It is an example of dash force. It is an example of a muscular force. Now, what can you see? What is written on the screen? What can you see on the screen? What do you mean by DIY? Do it yourself. So I am giving you one question. You have to do it out. If you have a phone with you, just take a screenshot of it. And what if you don't have a phone? What will you do? Go to your textbook. It is there in the exercise. You have to you have to solve this puzzle. Okay, it is a crossword puzzle. So for down, that is from up and down, there are two options, 1 and 2, and across means from left to right. So 3, 4, okay, and the first one. So you have to do it at home. It is very simple questions. There are very simple questions. Will you do it? Okay. Chalo. Thank you. The class ends here.